Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, hold on. I think I still have my... Okay, there we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome to our morning affirmations again. I must say, so I started this on Monday and I really had no idea if anybody would show up at all. Good morning, Leather. That's my bestie. So I just went out on a limb and decided that I wanted to share some affirmations that I put together with you guys. And this entire week has been very enlightening. I appreciate the 1, 2, 3, 4 people who have just hopped on this live with no notice and spent time with me in the morning and who have been uplifted and personally touched by what I had to share. So I'm really excited to continue doing this. Now, here we are Friday. And I will be taking a break through the weekend, but I will be back on Monday at 8:08 with another set of affirmations for you guys. The affirmations that I've been reading through this week have been some that I put together myself in a collection that I call I'm Worthy of Love. And so at the end of next week, I plan on having those available for you guys so that you can have the full set of affirmations for yourselves, so that you can have them in hand to read through or reference at your own time, so that you can remember all the things that we talked about here. Of course, the videos will stay up on my page so that you guys can rewatch them and go through the affirmations and the explanations as I gave them. So I'm just really excited that you guys have found my words worth listening to and my explanations worth carrying with you throughout the day. So with that being said, we're going to hop into the last affirmation for the week. And it is, I am worthy of experiencing relationships with friends, families, and partners that are uplifting. I am worthy of experiencing relationships with friends, family, and partners that are uplifting. I am worthy of experiencing relationships with friends, family, and partners that are uplifting. I really love it that I see my mom in here and I see my best friend in here. And I really love that for this affirmation. Friendships are hard. Friendships can be hard, but they don't have to be. And sometimes people find themselves in situations where they're holding on to people, whether it be friends, family members, or romantic partners that don't contribute anything to the relationship. And a lot of times people would find it even more difficult to let those situations go if they haven't been specifically harmed by the person, when you're just sitting kind of in this space of limbo. But I wanted to remind you guys that you are worthy of experiencing relationships that are uplifting, not relationships that are just satisfactory, not relationships that you just hold on to because it keeps you from being bored or lonely, but relationships that are uplifting. My best friend Leather is in here, like I said. That from the beginning has been a relationship for me that was uplifting, because we found each other when I don't think either of us really had many quality relationships going on. We were freshmen in college and I didn't really have any friends. And I don't know if I was even trying to make friends. And the friends that she made were, when we began bonding, the friends that she had made were being weird. And I wouldn't allow it. So we found each other, and throughout all of these years, it's been a very uplifting experience. There have been times when I've been down and she's been present to uplift me, hold me accountable for my mess, but make me feel better as well. Travel state lines to do so. And there's been times where she's called me crying and I've done my best to do the same for her. And so it's a mutual relationship where we spend time actually caring about each other, actually making sure that the other person feels okay, actually making sure that if we falter, we come back together and try to not only just exist within the space with one another, but uplift each other, make each other feel better, make each other feel positive. When it comes to family, I think a lot of people forget that you don't have to fool with anybody who doesn't make you feel good. And that includes family. And I don't mean just, sorry, Mom. Sometimes you gotta cut folk off, even if you're related. I don't really believe in, oh, well, that's your, and that you should just be, allow them to abuse you. You are worthy of experiencing even family situations that are uplifting. As we go into the holiday season, I know some people are dreading going home because their home situations are not uplifting, never have been uplifting. But you are worthy of experiencing family situations that are uplifting. And if that means that you have to move on to a chosen family instead of your biological family, then unfortunately that might be, or fortunately, that might just be a very difficult situation that you may, a very difficult choice that you may have to have. Because if people are not uplifting you, they're not pouring into the value that you are as a person. So give them an opportunity to learn how to treat you properly. Let them know when you are hurt and see who turns that hurt into an uplifting and positive scenario. Cutting family off is the hardest part of it all. Cutting family off is very, very difficult. But ideally, you'll be able to come to a space where you guys can be happy and uplifting so that the holidays are a thing that you look forward to instead of a situation that you dread. And romantic partners or work partners or anywhere else, those experiences should also be uplifting. If your partner is not investing in making you feel good and you're not investing in making them feel good, that's not a relationship that you need to be a part of. If you are wondering how that person, if that person's going to tear you down, if that person's going to be hyper judgmental, it's not a scenario that you need to be a part of. We have choices in these things. We have choices in these things. We have choices in the people that we decide to engage with. And you are worthy of experiencing relationships, whether it be with friends, whether it be with family, whether it be romantic partners, that are uplifting, that make you feel good, that pour into you as a person. And I say experiencing relationships because not just having those people pour into you, but also being in relationship with people, your family, your friend, your romantic partners, that you also pour into so that you guys can lift each other up. I think people forget that part too. It's not just about you when you're in a relationship. It's about the other person too. It's give and take. So check yourself. Maybe you're the person in a relationship that's not being uplifting. And if that's you, if that's you, you have more power over that than anything in the situation. So I think that's all I have to say on that one today. The affirmation for the day, if you haven't caught it from the beginning, I am worthy of experiencing relationships with friends, family, and partners that are uplifting. So we'll just go ahead and go into prayer on that one. God, our Father, the Creator, the seer, hearer, knower, beer, doer of all things, we thank you for this day. We thank you for bringing us in communion with one another. We thank you for the relationships that we have formed. I ask that this message stick with me and everyone who hears it so that we can remember to not only uplift other people in our relationships, but also hold tight to those who uplift us in the relationship as well. Protect us from those who desire to destroy us in the sake of a relationship. Protect us from those people who try to tear us down in the name of a relationship. and help us remember that the most important relationship is with the source, with you. And that if your light shines through us, that we will be uplifting to everyone that we touch. Amen. And I say, okay, just like I always said, if you want to thank me, the first thing that you can do is hold this message in your heart as you go throughout your day. Another way that you can thank me for appreciating this message is to share it with somebody else who you feel might find it uplifting, might find it edifying. And the third thing that you can do, if you feel so inclined to thank me directly, is hit my Cash App, $Moesghetti. Buy me a coffee, buy me a car. But of course, I don't do this for financial gain. I do this because I truly feel it's part of my purpose, and I want to live my purpose on purpose. I will not be back until Monday, so don't be sad when you don't see me this weekend. Everybody needs a break. I need to make sure that my relationship with you guys is uplifting as well, and that I keep my momentum and I keep my joy, and this continues to be something that I look forward to. So I will be back on Monday with more affirmations for the week at 8:08. So if you missed the beginning, I do post them on my Facebook page, and I will be continuing to do it next week, and we'll just see where we go. I am worthy of experiencing relationships with friends, family, and partners that are uplifting, and I hope this experience is uplifting for you guys. See you at Monday, 8:08.